Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Dev and I are continuing our Middara series.
Middara!
We are now in Chapter 4. Dealing with Sexy Plant Monster Girl, and
weird feelings.
And who knows, huh?
I've got weird feelings about playing
Yeah,
this game.
I'm feeling a little weird
I'm
down
aroused
there.
when I look at my ally.
I might have to pray about it. And we'll just see what happens. But is there anything useful we could do? So, yeah, we just got done doing Chapter 3, and, dealing with the whole mind stuff and just all of the whole Damocles' arc. He is now a member of our party.
He's a bro now.
And he is, we basically sidelined the boys. Zeke and now it's like because you have Rook and they're just like, he's kind of dumb. It's like whenever you'd have attractive girls in like your high school and stuff when you were in high school, but then like if you ever went to like a track meet or something and there was always like other schools and you're like ooh just because they're different.
Right.
That's how like Zeke and Rook are obviously super hot, but they know them.
Yeah,
so
it's like we
Damocles.
want the new people.
Damocles is the new hotness,
So
and
just all girls are hanging out.
it's
with
like
Damocles
Zeke,
right now.
Rook is kind of like that strongman physique. He's just kind of fat, but he's still really strong. Damocles is that bodybuilder cut type with the fucking. I think they can put their fucking forearms in his just gum gutters.
Yeah.
Like, wow, you're so strong, Damocles. I'm just a little lady. And then Nightingale, he's like, that's scary. But we have built him in a way that is different from. We kind of combined a little bit of Rook and Zeke, at least in their aspects. So Damocles has way into martial. So he has Chains of Command. When making a one-armed attack, this attack gains Reach 2, and then a star can follow up with Command 3. Force is X plus the difference hit, and X is 6 plus the level of my heart. So it's basically X is 11. So 11 plus the difference hit. Then, Physically Perfected, he gains X health, where X is equal to his highest level martial, so he gets 5 extra health, and as a follow-up, I can exhaust it to give him another SP. Critical Defense, at the start of every encounter, I gain a dodge token. My attacks gain dodge, or as a follow-up, gain a dodge token. Fortuitous Homicide, as an exhaust, I can counter. And then his main build is Gigas Grip. This discipline does not work with ranged weapons, but does work with both weapons. You may equip two-handed weapons as if they were one-handed weapons, but they still count as two-handed weapons. When attacking, choose the symbols, upgrades, and combat dice on one of your equipped weapons. So basically, it doesn't work exactly like I thought it did with Chains of Command, because it says they still count as two-handed weapons, so I can't give my two-handed weapon Reach 2. However, I can still have a two-handed weapon in one hand and then keep this like Dwellers thing and use that if I need some versatility.
Yeah.
And then in Sanctus, I have Nirvana's Mark, so he has +2 health, and as a status, he can heal. So right now he's sitting at 23 health, 5 movement because he's heavy, 3 SP, 12 defense, and 3 armor.
Nice.
So that's the plan. Next shopping spree, plan on getting him a sexy-ass two-handed weapon. And if we have the money, maybe to enhance it with a, what was that one? Ethereum, to at least kind of give him some more movement. So kind of have him be the tank to have everyone focus on, because pretty much everyone else is extremely squishy. If they're hit, they feel it. They feel, especially Nightingale, because she walks in and just like bleeds herself to wipe everyone. And she's like, I didn't kill everyone. I don't feel good. Damocles his overall ability is Unimaginable Tragedy. Protecting the people he loves drives Damocles to fierce action. So he has an unmodified maximum stamina of 6 and immunity to haste. And Conviction right now is 2. 2 purple and a casting. Speaking of which, can you give me that bag of all the tokens I need for this so I can put those out?
Set him up.
Yeah, although it's going to be the simplest of stuff. Actually, I'm just going to keep it nearby till we purchase.
Does he need some more relics? We have some
If you
spares.
have some extra, can I have that nightgown?
Yeah.
Fade Engine, yeah, that'll be good. He only has 1. Iridium Dagger, giving him an extra dodge.
Yeah, I think.
And then...
He can't wear the collar because he's already heavy.
Yeah. Because that was Rook's special ability, right? To ignore heavy.
Yeah, you can ignore the first count of heavy.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. It stacks.
Yeah. And I guess we can give him the sickle cell charm. It's supposed to be immune to poison.
Okay.
Which can be nice.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think Zeke had anything. I had pretty much Zeke's built to be built for Zeke alone. Like all of his two-handed weapons and his dual wielding, and then the weapon strap that allows him to get a free requip. So
Right, and the armor that made your back that plus static 5.
yeah, yep, they were there. It was a thing. He just had to hit.
Mm-hmm.
If he hit, he was rolling. But with that being the case, let's travel on to Gehenna.
Traveling to Gehenna. You don't have a clue about what you're doing, do you? Justice was looming nearby. Her comically sized book rested on her lap. Zeke stiffened, indignant. What makes you say that?
Shut up, Zeke. We have Damocles now. He's like, I mean, so just for shits, just for shits. I don't want to take it out. Zeke or Damocles? Who you going for?
What?
Who you going for? Who you bunking with?
Am I bunking
Yeah,
with?
who you bunking with? Damocles or Zeke there?
This looks a little frightening.
Zeke, yeah.
Zeke's a little more approachable.
I don't know. I feel like Zeke would tuck her out after about a couple seconds in because he's a heavy chain smoker.
That's right. He is a smoker.
And smoking's disgusting. You're basically less of a human being if you smoke.
I know. It's a terrible habit.
It's always people in the health profession as well.
I know.
Because it's high stress, and they're like, you know what? I know I'm a hypocrite, but I'm kind of trying to die early.
Just double smoke here.
I don't know. I'm probably... I think you kind of go for the build that you're currently not, because like I wouldn't go for Zeke because he's basically my physique if I actually worked out. So I'm gonna go with Damocles.
Damocles?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
a little bit about who I am.
You mean, aside from the fact you've already burned 2 sausages, and somehow a can of soup, too? Justice looked up from her massive tome, snapping it closed. Isn't there someone here who knows how to cook? Zeke rose to his feet, gesturing at a stump beside the fire. You want to try? Fine. You do it, Ms. Expert Chef. I'm not an expert. Justice rose from her perch on a nearby log, leaving her book behind. But I think I can do better than the burnt to a crisp special. She made her way over to where Zeke had been and plopped down.
What time did you say you were leaving again? Oh, so you have nowhere else to be?
Immediately setting to work. Zeke sat down just beside her. Finding this little hill was great luck. It has a really great view, and I bet we'll be drier up here too. Now that he wasn't cooking, he fished in his pockets for a cigarette. Unfortunately, what he got was a soggy mess of brown sludge and warped paper. Damn it! That was my last pack! He tossed the mess into the fire under the pot, where it immediately started to steam. I'm surprised such an experienced adventurer still wastes money on those things. Do you still think they make you look cool? Justice muttered between the stirs. He folded his arms and grinned at her. It does make me look cool. I'm surprised you can read the same book over and over.
Oh, they're all adding to
She
the throats
smiled
today.
slightly.
I know.
Same book?
It's like she's like, I don't know. I'm just a little girl. Thank you for saving me. You know, Zeke, you're kind of a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you keep burning all the food, and you're smoking, and you think you look cool.
Wow, you're
and
such a fucking
okay,
tryhard,
are you on your
Zeke.
fucking the red flow right now?
God,
Is it the red moon?
Jeez, Justice, you're ragging. God damn.
Different content. It's always changing. Filling up with things I need. She lowered her voice to a whisper, eyeing the book narrowly. Or things it thinks I need, anyway. Zeke hadn't heard of anything like that before, but he was also living in a magical land where nobody aged and everything wanted to kill him. So he supposed it shouldn't be that surprising. Mind if I take a look? Be my guest. Hell, try and take it if you want. Just keep in mind that the last guy who tried got his fingers burned off. Zeke froze, his fingers a few inches from the cover. Really? Yeah, probably probably won't happen to you, though, unless you try to steal it. He pulled his hand back, narrowing his eyes at it. Sounds like more trouble than it's worth. You don't know the half of it, Justice sighed, raising her eyes to meet his. When people find out about it, they tend to come snooping around, wanting something. It usually ends with them getting themselves into trouble since I can't really control it. I mean, I don't blame you guys for trying to find it. Your friend Nightingale has something real nasty inside of her. I'd do the same thing if one of my friends had a Malum inside of them.
Yeah, if you had any friends.
Maluma? Zeke raised an eyebrow while running his fingers over the spine of Justice's book. I thought that was its name. Is there more than one? Yep. Malamas are espers from Arcala. At least, that's what the book told me. She nodded towards the still and very non-sentient-looking bound stack of paper near Zeke. Huh, a talking book! Zeke was smiling slightly. He took a gamble and picked it up gently and glanced through its empty pages before looking up at the food being cooked. Hey, Justice! Zeke rubbed the back of his head and approached her. Thanks for helping Nightingale. We may have met under less than ideal circumstances, but that wasn't your fault. Besides, things did work out nicely in Hyde thanks to your help. Of course. Justice was concentrating on the food in front of her. So, she's a princess. And you're a prince, huh? You guys supposed to be married off or something? She looked down at the growing pile of cooked sausages and the pot of...
No!
Blushes. Turns away.
Like hides under a blanket?
No, she's like a sister to me, man.
No, especially no, I have eyes for Remy. And Remy's over there on Damocles' lap. Wow.
Hi.
You remind me of
You're
my
so
dad.
strong.
You're so strong.
new soup that smelled distinctly unburned. Zeke looked taken aback by the comment. No, she's just a friend. Our families would probably love it if we did hook up, though. Zeke kept absently flipping through the pages of her book before asking, What about you? Is this Zephyr guy your Bishi? He hadn't expected her to get the reference, but she giggled. No, not at all. Zephyr is like 100 years old or something crazy. She made a look in his direction. Dang, man. That's a long time to pile up experience. Zeke shifted. Justice stared deeply into the flames. And obsessions. All around them, the camp was going up. Ground clearing and tents rising. Zeke remained quiet, listening to the insects and giving Justice an opportunity to continue. She leaned towards him. He's completely obsessed with the Pontifex. I don't even know what it does, but he's a little intense when he talks about it. I'm a little worried about him. He used to talk about all the good we could do for people. And now it's all about getting that stupid artifact. Justice stopped to look around and make sure no one was close by. Zeke caught the gesture and leaned in closer. Listen, I think if you're that worried, it might be a good idea to take a step back. Maybe we should just hold on to the piece that Nightingale has. At least until we know what Zephyr needs it for. I may be concerned, but I still trust him, Justice argued. I didn't mean it like that. Zeke looked to where Nightingale was. She and Remy were helping clear the ground. Zeke continued. I just think that maybe it could be a good bargaining chip. He'll help. Justice nodded firmly. I'm sure he will. If you say so. Zeke sat down and began dishing a plate. Justice slapped at his hand. Hey, it's not done yet. Back off. Looks like you're both getting along, Nightingale asked as she skipped over towards them. Smells delicious. Thanks, Justice said as she dashed some sort of spice onto the food. The Anointed had me cooking for them while we traveled. I felt like a chef with out-of-control magical girl powers more than some kind of adventurer. The Anointed? Nightingale asked as Justice shoveled food onto her plate. Zeke watched with envious eyes. Yep, that's what Zephyr calls the group he travels with. Justice turned to Zeke next and paused. You used the whole word Bishi earlier? Were you into anime back on Earth or something? Zeke began to say
We
something
hate
when
anime here. That is a...
I want that to be the lore. Like, anime is like a sin you're executed in the street. It's like that episode of Futurama when you couldn't mention Star Trek. Because they execute, like, it became a cult. Yeah, that's what happened here. I gotta look up. Do you know what Bishi stands for? You know what a Bishi is?
Bishi?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Bushi, but Bishi, I have no idea.
Bishi or Bishi may refer to Bishonen, a modern aesthetic ideal of Asian origin, or a beautiful young boy.
You're Bishi?
Yeah, is he your Bishi? No, he's an old fuck.
Nightingale cut in. He gave you the Bishi age gauge line, huh? Dude, Zeke hissed towards Nightingale. He uses that line on girls to find out how old they are. If they laugh, he knows that he can relate to them, I guess. Nightingale took a bite of her food and mumbled through a full mouth. Super good food, by the way. Zeke blushed and
Nightingale, what time did
Justice
you say you were
laughed.
leaving?
Clever. I guess you wouldn't know how old anyone was on Middara based on just their appearance. You could have just asked me my age, though. I'm certain that younger women on Middara probably wouldn't be mad to tell you that they're only 19 or something. Plus, you're a prince. Why not just
I'm
drop
down to
that
fuck.
line? Zeke shrugged as Remy plopped down. Oh, smells awesome. She dished up and noticed that something was awry. What's going on? Nightingale stared at Justice as she sat down with her plate of food. Zeke tried to hit on Justice. Remy raised an
Goddamn.
eyebrow. Did he tell you he's a prince? I bet that line probably would have worked. That's what I was saying, Justice said, shoveling food in her mouth. I mean, hit on is a little more than it really was. Zeke raised a hand to look innocent. I was just trying to get some intel on our mysterious mage here. You guys just blew my cover. Right. Nightingale handed a plate to Rook as he moved to sit down. What were you going to ask her next? Her favorite band? Narrow it down by the decade. 21, Justice said with a smile. Oh, and EDM. Anything with lots of bass. 21? Rook
Get out.
asked, smelling the food.
Get out of this.
Is that your Earth
Just wandered
age?
out into that.
Nope. 21
This
years
is the
old.
jazz party.
Came to Middara young, right before graduating high school. Zephyr found me a while later and brought me here to Alinea. Justice looked around her, squinting behind her glasses. We're all really young here then? No ancient vampires among us? Everyone shook their heads and Justice sighed in relief.
I'm 4,000 years old.
Good. I've been going mad traveling with the Anointed. Zephyr and his whole group are all... She flapped her hand trying to find the word. Old-fashioned. It's been a hell of a time having any sort of fun with them around. Ow! Zeke suddenly jumped, scrambling to a stand. Your book just bit me! Lying on the ground, Justice's book had a minuscule amount of blood on the corner of one of its open pages. Justice swooped down and picked it up. You probably upset it. It's the jealous type. The group laughed as Zeke nursed his
Oh, okay. As a nurse, the small wound is where it ends. Okay, so apparently everyone fucking hates Zeke now. Like, they're just like, all the females are like, he tries to fuck all the women. None of us, we're just
I was
teasers.
wondering if they were going to try for like a love plot or not.
Yeah, it seems like Justice kind of reciprocated. But, and Nightingale and Remy are getting butt hurt. So, I mean, this is what happens. Put up or shut up. Anyway, and Damocles is just over there like...
The game didn't know if they were going to pick me up as a party member, so I'm not voiced any longer.
Whether boss fight or not. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. That probably is the case, because Justice was given to us.
Yeah, she was probably a guaranteed party member.
Yeah. So I'm not voiced. Okay, does the party have the story flag experienced guide? We do not.
Damn!
We do not have that experienced
Oh,
guide.
I bet you that would have been Patrick if we picked up Patrick.
I think so.
So every time that'd be marked, then he'd probably start saying stuff and doing things.
Yeah.
So maybe we have one for Damocles so he can be involved in the...
Actually, yeah, because technically it's a slight spoiler, but, like, it goes to Shayless is going to kill me, and then, like, at the beginning it's like, suck on that, Patrick called.
Okay.
So-
So yeah, that's how we get...
Damn.
Okay.
why didn't we take him with us?
Well, we let
Like,
him.
well, I don't know, Seth.
We'll see. Maybe it'll pay off sometime in the future.
Yeah, when we go to the next town and his head is on a pike. It's like, oh, yay.
I made the wrong decision.
Ooh, did we like Patrick? So then we go to City in the Swamps. Ooh, do you really want to taste it?
City in the Swamps. Nightingale was the first to see the massive blocks of stone rising out of the fetid swamps. The ruins of Gehenna looked like they were being slowly devoured by the swamps that surrounded it. A blanket of mosses and creepers crawling up intricate geometric architecture. There's a way into the ruins around here somewhere, Justice said, consulting briefly with one of the pages in her tome. They didn't have very far to go. A series of crumbling arches permitted them access to the center of the ruins. Inside were a series of roughly sloped...
Real quick, I was going to mention, because they were talking about, like, Zeke was trying to filter out her age. If everyone's immortal, does age even matter?
Right.
It's...
Well, I think, to find stuff in common with, I guess. If you are the same
I
age,
guess.
then, yeah, you'd listen to the same bands or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like you're also immortal, which obviously isn't invulnerable. You can still get disease and all that. But it's like, if age isn't a problem, who cares if you have anything in common? Because you have all the time in the world to develop that.
True.
I don't know. And if everyone's hot...
Right. I mean, everyone is guaranteed hot.
It's true. You might have a tail or something, but the tail will be sexy in some way.
If you're semi-furry, you're in paradise.
That is true. Like, 100%. Well, not everyone gets that. Like, I don't think Zeke has anything that's like...
I know, none of the guys. None of the guys have any warps.
True.
All
They
the-
just
all
get
the
shredded.
girls, yeah.
That's it.
Well, I guess Justice doesn't really. She's pretty normal.
She's pretty plain.
Yeah, and then
She's cute.
She's got fucking wings.
She has wings. Nightingale has the goat tail, and she doesn't have hooves, right?
Horns and shit.
Horns, yeah. But yeah, I was just kind of thinking, I'm like, I mean, if you're trying to filter out an age, it's like, why?
pyramid-shaped buildings, like ancient Mayan temples and various shades of dark stone. This place used to be beautiful, Justice muttered, turning her book around briefly so they could see. The illustration depicted all the same avenues and ziggurats, but new and clean, with sweeping walkways suspended in the air and colorful flames burning at the peak of every structure. Those don't look like humans, Zeke said, pointing to the figures in the picture. Something flickered in the air beside Rook, and his pendant shone with violet light. Suri bobbed in the air, seeming wistful as she gazed at the ruins. That's because they weren't, she said. Whoa! Justice and Damocles both jumped at her sudden appearance. A friend of yours? Damocles had taken another step
there
back.
he is.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's cool, Nightingale said. From Arcala, but cool. Justice cleared her
Excuse me?
throat before talking. You know that you're not supposed to have her here, right? Suri glared down towards the bespectacled girl. You know that you're not supposed to have that book here, right? She whisked around the Book of Theodosian. It's something from my realm. You guys keep finding yourselves caught up in affairs you should not be meddling with. Suri's voice turned sad and wistful. I guess it'd have to do with the fact that Alinea was once home to creatures from Arcala. Many of my kind once lived here, long ago. It used to be so beautiful. I didn't think that would be allowed, Justice said. All those beings coming here from Arcala? How did the Great Bounty not claim everyone? A lot can change over the course of centuries, Suri sighed. It sounded like Suri had more to say, but she only folded her arms, glaring around at the fallen city. Very little that hadn't been made of stone had survived, but there were suggestions of the Gehenna that had once been. Patches of rust marked where metal shutters had corroded away, and every now and then, a tall, oxidized pole stood where lamps once lit the streets. Most of the ground was covered in soil thick with new foliage, stone walkways only peeking through sporadically. Rook broke the silence. How long do your kind live, Suri? Suri shrugged. Arcala and Middara are both dangerous. If you're speaking of natural death, perhaps several centuries, though not many of us live that long. My great-grandfather must have lived about that long? Wait, you can age? Remy sounded confused. I didn't think people did that on Middara. I'm pleased to hear your definition of people is broad enough to include me, Suri said. drifting slowly back so she was closer to Remy. But no, we age just like everything else. Humans are the only anomaly. Weird, Remy mused. I mean, I knew animals and plants did, or else we would have run out of food a long time ago. I guess I just figured... She looked down at Gage as he rubbed against her leg, her eyes suddenly sad. Justice cleared her throat once again. We need to stay alert. Even on the surface. I know Gehenna looks abandoned, but there are creatures living in the depths that make the swamp look like a playground. Hopefully the Anointed are still here. I didn't plan on spending that long in hide. She glared briefly at Damocles, who gave a half-hearted shrug. A few moments later, and Justice led them to a clearing. Here's the camp. A dozen or so thick canvas tents had been set up in a large ring around a now cold fire pit. As they looked around, it became apparent that nobody was home. There were bowls of half-eaten food and cloaks. Gear was still set up in the camp, but everything was devoid of people. Justice walked to the very center of the camp, her eyes full of concern. This isn't good, Justice said, her voice edging towards panic. The Anointed were always very precise. Zephyr did things with military discipline. He should have returned to the camp days ago. Hey, relax, Zeke said, putting one hand on her shoulder. Look, there isn't a single body here, so whatever happened can't have been that bad. Maybe they were in a rush to do something. What are the Anointed doing here anyway? Brooke asked. Justice searched around the camp, her eyes darting around desperately. I suppose I can tell you. After saving me from Hyde, well, I'm sure Zephyr wouldn't mind. She picked a nearby camp stool and sat on the edge of it. How much do you know about the Council of Abhorrence? Nightingale felt a twinge of revulsion, accompanied by a momentary flash of nausea. She shivered, not sure why she was so uneasy. Never heard of them, Rook said. But with a name like that, they can't be anything good.
What was the name?
A myth,
Council of
Suri said,
Abhorrence.
floating closer to Justice. Shadowy Methuselahs who pull the strings of their pawns for their own amusement. I've heard of these Anointed. I never thought that you'd find yourself traveling with one. Suri spun around Justice, inspecting her. I'd be careful around their ilk, Rook. They have broken many rules of our worlds. The book that she holds is a dangerous artifact born by those of my realm. I don't think the Council is a myth. Justice sounded defensive. The Anointed have already caught one of them here on Middara. Perhaps they've caught something. However, the history of the Anointed is wrought with violence and treachery. The Anointed are criminals, wanted by the Great Bounty. Suri frowned and stared at the tome Justice was holding. It's not like I stole this book or anything, Justice snapped. Suri practically floated through the pages, she was so close. No, the book likely stole you. The book contains the secrets of Theodosian. It chooses its own master. Then Suri turned towards Rook. I suppose you found what you were looking for then. A way to save Nightingale? I'd hoped that it was a fool's errand. Rook looked uneasy. You said you weren't sure about how to find a Theodosian user. Don't you want us to save Nightingale? Suri wrapped her image around Rook's arm. I didn't think you'd actually find a Theodosian user. Very few of those books even exist anymore. Then she glanced at Nightingale. I must admit, I'd rather see Nightingale die than you. Nightingale didn't know how to react to that, though she supposed that it wasn't totally unexpected that Rook's strange ghost girl from another dimension preferred his company. Justice didn't give anyone time to respond. So, if you're from Arcala, then you'd probably know more about this book than anyone, right? There was a tinge of excitement in her voice. No, I know very little about it. Suri gave her another cold stare. Though I suppose you're in the right place if that's what you're looking to accomplish. She looked back towards the ruins. Exactly. Justice returned to her original story. That's why we came here. The Anointed promised to take me here if I helped them. I was hoping that I'd be able to find out more about my power. Maybe even learn to control it. So what happened then? Why were you in Hyde? Rook asked, a bit suspicious. Well, I wasn't supposed to be, Justice explained. Zafir made me wait outside of the city when we got here. He left me with some of the more amateur anointed members. He was supposed to make sure it was safe and then come back for us. She worriedly looked around the empty camp. He wouldn't have left without us. I'm concerned that he's still in the city somewhere. So why were you in hide? Damocles pressed. He sounded a bit angrier than Rook felt was warranted. It was for that. She looked up, meeting Nightingale's eyes. That white stone you're carrying? It's called the Pontifex. Or it's a piece of it anyway. The Anointed came here to learn more about the Pontifex. Justice looked between everyone. After Zafir left me, my book told me that a piece was nearby. I thought that Zafir would have wanted me to go after it. We weren't going to go poking around that city by ourselves anyway. So what happened? Gage purred in Remy's lap as she listened closely. Well, I left with the Anointed that stayed behind, and we traveled to hide to get the Pontifex piece. We found it, but we ran into Echo and the other Grim Deacons. They were after the same thing as us. Justice was sounding desperate now. So you were the only survivor? What happened to the other Anointed members with you? Damocles was looming over her now. Justice looked down at the black shoes and then said quietly, They were killed down in the mines when we confronted the Grim Deacons. I see. Do you think Echo wants the Pontifex for this council of whatever? Damocles sounded skeptical. Justice shrugged. Maybe? I mean, not many people even know that this artifact or the Council of Abhorrence even exist. Sounds like I'll be doing everyone a favor by killing Echo then. Damocles took a swing through the air with his weapon. Justice sighed. I thought I already had. In either case, one of the members of the council has been pretty desperate to get their hands on the Pontifex. But since we don't know what the artifact does exactly, we're at a disadvantage. That's why the Anointed came here to begin with. We were hoping to find out what the Pontifex was used for. I don't mean to be rude, but none of this has to do with getting rid of the Malama. Nightingale rose to her feet. You wanted to know why we were here, Justice said. I'm just answering your questions. Zafir will know how to help. We just need to find him. Hey, Rook exclaimed. I think I know where they went. He was shuffling through a bundle of papers left behind at the camp, holding up a crude map of the city. It was spotty and incomplete, but there were faded routes marked to a section labeled Grand Library. That's Zafir's handwriting. Justice smiled as she took the map from Rook. Of course they'd head to a library. It'd be the first place to check if you're looking for lost knowledge. She took the map, tucking it away in her tome. Let's go to this library then, Rook said. They left the abandoned campsite behind, following the map through...
Oh, weird. Following the map through the ruins. Alright, I need you to... Actually, I do have an encounter. Fuck me!
Okay.
I need
gear?
you to find... Huh?
You need some gear?
No. Make it work. I'll make it work. I don't need a two-handed weapon anyway. I'll live.
Okay, what are we doing?
I need you to get me terrains 18, 22, and 24.
18, 22...
Whenever they say the Pontifex, it makes me think of the Poneglyph from One Piece. Like, I don't know how much into One Piece you are, if at all.
Really at all.
That's like one thing.
18, 22, and what?
24.
22 and 24?
Yeah. Yep, and we got leveled up creatures.
Oh,
You want to deal with the Merkhounds or the Blighted Guardians? The end stage Blighted Guardians or the murky Merkhounds?
God, Merkhound's base suck dick. What's the orientation?
Yeah, give me just a sec. I was pulling those bad boys up. So. So it's going to be like that. Then 18. What is this one? Then that.
You get it?
Yes, I believe so. Yep. And then this one. Nice. Nice. Why is that like it? Why is that doing that? There we go. Got it. Okay. Well then I'll deal with the Mercon so you can have the Blighted Guardian.
Sweet.
So then I need one little muck.
One little mucky muck.
One little mucky muck. It should be a muck, I think. Yep. Right there. Yep, we need the blue
How close
exit.
am I?
Yeah, you're right on it.
And a totem where?
There you go.
Just diagonal to it. Away from
And then... Oh... Yeah, the Mercons are rough.
Yeah, the fact that they're hidden until they're like right up on your ass.
Yeah, still don't have any of these painted, but it's okay. That is a-okay, because I'm getting the Blighted Guardians. There should be...
So your defense of 15, baby!
Oh god, I need armor. Or I need better weapons. So, how many of each? Oh, of course. Of course it's 3 Mercons. And they're dicks. Why are you stuck? Well, there we go, got it.
And stage damage. It's rare or greater? So are we in rare? Loot level?
No.
So it's not this guy then. It's the previous one.
Read the very first thing. During the story encounter, Sunken Streets of Gehenna. Mercons spawned an unintentional malum starting with the encounter Sunken Streets of Gehenna.
Where are you reading this?
Let me see
It was
that.
on the back?
Yeah. The very first bullet point.
It was rare or greater.
Let me see it. Could have sworn I read it. Oh, I thought it was. I thought I saw it. Maybe I accidentally grabbed the Murky Mercount again.
Okay. 15 seemed a little much.
Yeah, for you, pussy. Okay, I'll give you
We
the
struggled to hit the 13.
You struggle now.
Who are you talking to? You've been controlling Zeke this whole time. Who chronically struggles to hit. Ethan has the same troubles. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh man, it's almost like dice shouldn't ever be a fucking way to do combat. I don't hear anyone talking about this one. Middara is not anywhere near the BGG top 100 games of all time. You know what it is? Fucking Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't have dice? Fucking Gloomhaven. You know what gives a shit ton of mitigation and fun? Aeon Trespass Odyssey and Oathsworn.
Fair enough.
You know what doesn't? KDM. And this game. No, I don't mind dice. I hate roll to resolve, which is basically what this combat is. Man, I hope I hit. Oh, I didn't. That's our starting spots. Right there. Eh.
Oh, right next to us. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you leading us, Justice?
Let's start right back here. Right away.
Okay.
So we got lots of muck around here.
Mucky muck.
So what did muck do? It was more movement and you couldn't do something.
So, the Murky Merchounds. Yeah, in Unintentional Malum starting from the encounter Sunken Streets of Gehenna and on. Okay. So, Aquatic Mercon is not affected by water or muck terrain and will never voluntarily leave it if it starts its turn in water or muck against +2 movement until turn end. Sticky, when opponents adjacent to the Mercon make a move action, they must make a Strength 11 check. If they fail, they may not make a move action. Merc Bound, when the Merchound attacks, against +2 physical damage for each Merchound within SOI. And Submerged, while the Merchound is in water or muck, only adventurers who are adjacent to it may draw line of sight or SOI to it. 18 health, 14 defense.
Delicious.
Oh, did you grab a loot token? A
I did
random...
not see a loot token.
A random loot? Of course you didn't. Why would you?
I'm just trying to help.
Justice made this whole chapter already a pain. She sucks. It's like, I thought you were nice. No. I just need you to help me. I'm very manipulative. Alright, so there's a loot. Okie dokie. So then we got old Damocles. Yeah, you know what? Let's just move her. Let's just put old
you want
Damocles
right up on him.
right next to this guy.
Fair enough. I do have reach.
I guess I can give him reach too.
No pits to drop him off in this time.
No, unfortunately not. So yeah, I mean, well, these Merchounds aren't in water.
They're muck. It doesn't say water or muck.
Huh? Yeah, water or muck.
Yeah.
So
Murky Murk.
yeah, they really like the old '90s guy, Marky Mark. That's a. Well, that's not muck. That's just special encounter rules. Oh, yeah, that's like where they're at. That's not Merc or muck that I can tell.
I think the border indicates muck. Does it say anything special encounter?
Muck is a dark is that dark brown. That's not the same color.
Well, just the symbols look very similar, so that's why I was thinking muck.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
It just for the environment.
Yeah, it just costs an additional stamina to move into it.
Did it cost like stamina to do any actions in it?
Any additional actions and abilities that cost, yeah. Figures in it
so if
spend
we
an
want to
addition
dodge.
may cost 1 or more stamina.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. I don't believe... Let's see. Why are you being annoying? Where is it? I could have sworn there was like a way to... I thought there was like a spot where I could read these. Sunken Streets of Gehenna. Where are you? Okay. Well. So, okay. As you follow the map to the Grand Library, you meet some of the city's inhabitants. They seem less than welcoming, though. It looks like you'll have to fight your way through. Finding these anointed people better be worth the risk. Okay. Well, let's gain 3 SP, 3 SP.
All right.
And I should probably grab the encounter cards or the initiative cards. That might help. That might help. I'm like, what am I missing here? Ooh, Zeke is basically in the trash. These 4, Blighted Guardian, and then the Merchounds. But you want to know what sucks? Hard dick. We are ambushed! After dealing the move the Merchound and Blighted Guardian to the front of the initiative track.
Okay, so they're just going first anyway.
You know, sometimes I'd prefer that. And just shuffle these. Yes, so now, yeah, they have 18 health, 14 defense, 6 movement, 2 teal for combat dice, and their conviction is teal and green, which is what Nightingale's is.
Okay.
And they are submerged. Basically, right up on them. Well, if everyone else who's fast wants to deal with the Merchounds, I can... Nightingale and Damocles can probably deal with the...
Well, I've got the... I can just plop down a summon right next to them.
Yeah, and then they'll die immediately from the Merchounds.
Well, if they're adjacent to them, I think they're less threatening. Because the range is
they get
insane.
+2 physical damage, though, for anyone within SOI.
Yeah.
So, that's that. Merchound and Blighted Guard. There we are.
Hey, lead them off. Let's go.
Okay.
Merchound, start now.
Is there an opponent within range 8? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Can it move and attack multiple opponents? Absolutely. Yes, it can, because we are just trucking through the mud. Its movement is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move to be adjacent to make a separate... Oh, okay, sorry. An attack mode that make a melee attack. Can move and attack an opponent. Sorry, so no, it actually can't. Where was it? Because I thought it was going to be ranged. God, they just completely ignore fucking armor. Can it move and attack an opponent? Move? Nope. So then it'll just move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does it say that?
Well, remember at the end.
Well, they get the aggro token. Then, so in the next round they'll start moving, right?
I always thought it was you just kind of add that to the end, so they just don't sit there and do nothing.
I thought like you get like one grace turn, I believe. Like they get the token,
Maybe
and then when you get the token, that's when you add that text.
Maybe in your pussy rule.
Could be.
God damn it! Don't make me just look up rules over and over.
Oh no, you're fine. You can just do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because 1, 2, 3.
I mean, it's only a bad rule mix-up if it benefits you. If it benefits the enemy, no one can argue.
Yeah, I mean, they basically get there. Because my thought was they added that because it's obviously not on any of their cards, so they don't just sit there and do nothing and be dumb.
Yeah.
But he does have to serve encounter, gain a dodge token. Blinded Guardian, go for it.
Oh shit, dog! Miasma. When it's the target of a spell or an attack, then stuff happens. All right. Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes, to red. So it's going to make 2 attacks against the opponent with the most damage.
Oh.
So Damocles and Nightingale are both healthy. Who's higher on the initiative track? Damocles?
No damo.
Okay, so here it comes. It's going to be a lime and a red. Do you dodge, sir?
Hell fucking yeah! Because I have this dodge token, I basically will always have one. Whoop. There we go, 2. So my defense is 14.
Beautiful.
Aw.
14, just enough. Unfortunate.
is.
So they have to have a combo, shield and book to get +2. They got 2 of them. So a total of just 4 damage coming your way.
Melee?
Yes, 4 melee damage.
Okay, when I'm dealt damage, I reduce physical damage by 4. So, no damage.
Okay, fantastic. So if no damage is dealt, then there's no follow-up, correct?
Like
you have to deal a little bit of damage to have follow-ups? That's something I wasn't sure of.
I play too many of these games, man. I don't
I'm
fucking
sorry.
know. I never know. It's like it's a different rule for every... There needs to be standards now.
I don't believe they follow up if they dealt no damage.
I couldn't remember. I know follow-up abilities. Damn it, where is it? It determines if the attack hit. I couldn't remember if it had to do damage or if it had to hit.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we've been doing if it hits. The attacker may use the follow-up step of the attack. If a follow-up ability would start a new attack... Nope, that's not it. That's the attack action. I don't remember where fucking follow-ups are. This is why I made you buy the game, so you would do it.
Yeah.
So you would know, because you play it more than I do. A figure may use this... see the attack action. Yeah, that doesn't fucking tell me. Thank you. Thank you. Goddamn rulebook. 43. Nope.
Okay, here we go. I think that's the way it's right. If my thing will load.
I could have sworn it was based off of if it just hits.
Yeah.
Like damage doesn't have to do anything.
Okay, so it does not. The follow-up step to occur, you have to hit.
Okay. Hey, I was right. Yay. Yay. Yay.
So that now the countering, and then you deal 0 final damage. That's when you can counter.
Right.
Okay. So yes, so you've got 4 damage. Okay, so
Yeah,
his follow-up goes off.
So I can counter.
Yes, but he is he's going to try and inflict poison, force 12.
Oh, okay. I'm immune to poison, so who cares?
Oh, sweet.
I'm not even gonna roll for that. Well,
Okay.
I might just to see if my little.
So you may counter, sir.
I'm going to, but let me just see conviction, white and purple. See if I don't get poisoned. Doesn't matter. I didn't, but I'm immune. I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. Is that bleeding?
What's this?
No.
Thanks, Rook.
Right. Rook's like in the back, like hiding. He's just like,
There you go. You guys doing great.
all right, yeah, I will do the campaigner encounter.
Ooh, buddy.
I'm gonna fucking miss because it's a red and a purple to hit. Why am I?
Why don't you just whip out the dagger? Just say you started with the dagger in hand.
Well, because that gives me a dodge. Yeah, I guess I can. Red and a teal. But why am I rolling anyway? Because I'm gonna roll the lowest roll. 12.
12!
Anyway, your turn.
Okay. Well, he's going to attack again. That was your counter.
Oh.
Alrighty. Did you want to dodge?
Was it the highest roll possible?
Pretty
Then
good.
no.
All right. It's 17 coming your way. So
Okay, that is 5 over.
okay. So 5. All right. So yeah, this is gonna be a bad time. It is. So we got 3, 3, and 3. So 2, 4, 6. So 6 additional plus the 5. We're at 11. And the star. So 11 coming your way.
Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, even if I'm dealt damage, I may still counter.
Nice.
That's my ancient full plate. Okay. This was a passive ability. That's pretty neat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. Because to counter was... cost 1. 2. 2 to counter. 11. Yeah, that's that. So,
Ouch.
down to 12. Alright.
All right. And inflicting wilt
Oh,
force
I'm
12.
gonna... Jesus Christ. Wilt. Yep.
Wilted.
I'm already having a bad time. Man, it's the fucking first one. It's the first session. Attacks made against you add +2 air reduce and ignore resistances. Oh, so now I can... Oh, resistances, not poisons.
I mean, we've got the magic bomb, so we can wipe that pretty quick. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna counter.
Okay, counter it up.
So... I can exhaust my Dweller's Short Sword to reroll one of my combat dice.
The 4.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Then move to be up to range 4 from the nearest opponent. Okay, so this does initiate break attacks from Nightingale and him. He will dodge any... He will attempt to dodge these from the nearest opponent. So he's going to dodge the first attack, and that's going to put him at 16. Okay, and then Nightingales.
You only get a provoke 1 break attack.
You get one from each person, right?
I thought it was just 1.
I believe it's each token once per turn. You get a break attack. So yeah, Nightingale gets a break attack as well.
Okay. It's a purple and a red, so it's not hitting. Yeah.
Okay, so he dodges away, and then from the nearest opponent. So 1, 2, 3, and then that's all he's going. He's stuck in the hindering terrain there. Alrighty, and then we got purple. Alright, no, with an SOI, yes. Spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction value without paralyze. Remy's sitting at a double purple.
That's gonna be her.
Alright, so magic coming Remy's way.
Oh god, my neck.
Okay. So spell 6, casting dice of a red. Okay, so we've got an 8. So that puts it at 14. She's got to save. That I need perfect rolls. Okay. Anything else here? Okay. No perfect rolls. All right, we are paralyzed.
Oh, okay. That was Remy.
Yes. Paralyzer. Oh, and we continue down. Then move and attack an opponent. Move adjacent to the nearest opponent. That's still her. 1, 2. All right. And then make a melee attack. Another one of these. I cannot dodge. What a bummer. Okay, we are at... Oop, that was a 4.
I don't think so. It was
It's an 11. That's just enough. And he gets an additional 2, so only 2 damage. I have 1 armor. So 1 damage. Coming away, and now I need to avoid a poison. Force 12. Oof. And I'm poisoned now. Isn't that tasty? A lot of status buddies in this.
You know what I'm starting
map.
to believe? I think the martial is the worst aspect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yep.
Okie dokie.
It'd be good if this didn't rely on dice, but if everything relies on you being able to do stuff if you hit and you roll low. Therefore, your entire build is null and void.
Okay. So that's the end of that Bloody Guardian's attack. It is now Damocles' turn.
He heals 1.
Nice. You gonna smear some of that magic balm on your boo-boos, on your wilty boo-boos?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not gonna waste all that for him to just
Fair
get.
enough.
It's. I'd rather him just get dropped because this is probably.
Do you want to put some on Remy so she can take a turn?
Waste my shit on her. Yeah, I guess.
Thanks, buddy. So is it just one effect?
Yeah, so I'll get rid of the paralyzed.
Remove an effect from now on.
So she can do something.
Yeah.
Okay, what can I do? I can...
Immune to paralyze. Wrong token.
So there's that. Everything unexhaust. Okay, well, I guess I will, just for shit, do Chains of Command and make my Dweller Short Sword have reach 2.
Beautiful.
It'd be cool if, because you can't have the same aspect but the same name, right? It'd be cool if I could have 2 Chains of Command, so I can be like Kratos and just have them on chains.
Badass,
Yeah, that would be cool. But unfortunately, the martial class fucks you. I don't know why. I really don't know why I'm rolling to try and hit. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Just a 13.
Huh?
13.
He dodges, right?
No, but that's only for those break attacks.
Oh, okay.
So that specific attack routine is not how he rerolls.
He has 1. Even with the highest roll, I mean, I'd have to roll a 9 on this. I did not.
Gotcha.
So I missed.
It goes wide!
That was 2. I will attack again.
Beautiful.
Let's see. I guess I'll attack the purple one right there.
There we go. That's
14.
a 14. All right, you're over by 1.
14. Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 total.
18
So over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
5
Damage, and I'll inflict darkness on him, and the difference is he needs to make a conviction check of 10.
Okay. Darkness conviction check is what'd you say? 10?
Yep.
Okay, made it.
Okay.
No darkness.
Oh, I have a dodge token. Alright, that was his turn.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so now it is Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Guys are kind of in the way. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, I'm going to spend 1 SP. Actually, I'm gonna deal herself 1 damage to reduce the cost of Life Grasp, and basically cast that against that one, and that one.
Nice.
So it's spell 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
16 is what they have to beat.
God damn. Okay, so first buddy. So it's got to be a 16. Why am I blowing on it?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I apologize. Let me switch dice real quick because I enhanced that one. Okay, we are at an 11
Okay,
for
which one was
red.
it? Red, so red fails.
So this is the one based on difference hit, correct? If it's life grasp.
On their failed convict, equal to the difference rolled on their failed conviction check. So it was 16, so
Yeah.
it takes 5 damage.
5 damage to red.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you 6 damage?
Are you juicing it?
Yes, I am. So I'm gonna deal herself 6 damage.
So it's 11 damage he's taking.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now purple. Ooh, nice.
That's 9. So it was 16. So that was 7, 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, so it puts him at 18.
And then the red merc got a 10, so it's 12 damage.
Okay, the red, okay.
Yeah, then I'm going to use the Chained Grimoire of Perdition and flip it to cast that spell again.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Will you hand me 12 damage for the red? Okay, another 10.
Nice, nice.
So everyone needs to, basically if he doesn't... okay, so 16. This one's dead. So he withered away. They need to make conviction checks again.
Okay.
That is not a swarm, so...
Ooh, so red did pretty good that time. He had 14.
Okay, so that will be 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so 2 damage to red. And then purple. So 9.
So 7 damage to purple.
7 to purple. 15. He's at 7. 5. And then we need a 6, 7. So it puts him at 25. He's got 5 hit points left.
On
And
purple?
Then he took 2. So, yeah, he has 5 hit points left.
I will do Gore Shot. That's cocked. I have a way of re-rolling that. The leather dress lets me do it, so we will magical leather dress and re-roll that. Okay, I'll take the 9, so that's going to be a 15 on purple.
15 on purple? Or you're
Doing
shooting.
Gore Shot, yeah.
Okay, so just 15 damage.
No. I needed to make a conviction check.
For Gore Shot?
For Gore Shot.
I thought that was just... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we got... So put this at 12.
Okay.
Did we fail?
Failed, so then I will deal myself 2 damage to... I need to, loosen these. They're, too tight. So that is going to be 2, or to 2 times my highest level, so... Jesus Christ, that Gore Shot gets gross. To deal additional magic equals to 2 times my highest level, so 16 damage.
16?
It's, you may deal yourself to deal additional magic damage equal to 2 times my highest level crew or discipline.
So your highest would be a 4.
Oh, it's 3. Sorry, I was looking at the XP cost. So 8
damage. Okay.
He's still dead.
Okay, nice. So 2 loots.
Yep.
Okay. Hold these over here.
That wasn't even a... So I still have my 3 SP. To do stuff.
Well, so did Life Grass cost you 1?
No, because I took myself damage to reduce the
Oh,
SP cost.
beautiful, beautiful.
And then I flipped it to cast it again.
Sexy.
He's dead, by the way.
I'll take it. I like to put him on the little spot there.
Then I will spend 2 SP. To do Bring the Shadows and make a move ignoring difficult terrain.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's good. I'll do... Oh, god damn it. Fuck. You guys are in the goddamn way. Never mind. Because Bring the Shadows will hurt Damocles as well.
Gotcha. Did he have the stamina to move possibly when it was his turn?
No.
Okay.
He had 4 stamina.
Oh yeah, he would
twice.
have taken some.
Yeah, and if I didn't exhaust this, that actually lets him move diagonally. But,
okay, gotcha.
But let's see. So I will not do Bring the Shadows. So instead, I'm going to spend my 3 SP to unflip this card.
Nice.
And she will be down to 0.
Nice.
All right, Remy.
Oh, Rimdog. Okay, let's party. Okay, just get my 3. Unfortunately, I'm still poisoned. Free damage coming my way. Ouch.
6.
6 damage. 1, 2, 3. 17. Alright. So I might use my magic bond, because that's just going to keep happening. Guess we can hold out, see what we do. Fuck it, we'll do it. I hate being okay, so we'll go ahead, just get my 3 stamina. So, move 1. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can benefit someone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here.
He can, Damocles can get backstab.
Okay. So at that 5, I'd have to. I don't think Shady Training doesn't say diagonal. But I did a break attack, and I don't really want to do that. I think that's the best thing I do if he wants to go through the brush to get it.
Well, he can move diagonally.
Okay, sweet,
as
sweet.
well. So
Cool. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm going to chain pick him a question. I guess I didn't have to get in that position, but yeah, I'll take it. So let's get melee in here. Double green. Alright, what do I want to start with? Let's do False Idol for free attack. Free empower. Okay, nice. Right at the 14, we're 1 over. Bunch of books. I don't like that. Okay, let's see here. So I get... So we're 1 over. I need 3 shields. Fuck me. We'll go ahead. We'll hammer helm just to line out that empower. That's a little bit better. Okay. So that puts us at 3. So I guess it was 3. 1, 4. 1, 4. I'm not over by 2. So I think it's just 4. 5 damage. 5 damage coming his way.
there's a 5-er.
Okay. So 5 damage, and I heal 2 with Blood Ring.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and I will spend a stamina to quick blow. Follow up. He is not immune to poison. So roll his conviction. It's going to be a plus X.
It's a
My
teal
highest
and
level discipline is a level 3. So he's got to beat an 11.
He got a 12.
Okay, so he's not poisoned. Alright, so then we'll quick blow, 1 stamina, another attack coming his way. Okay, not too bad. It puts us at a 6, 7, so what is that? That's 13, just enough to hit him. That's 3, 4 damage coming his way. 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then my hammer helm, that's 4 total. Am I in the range mode? Yeah, so I'm in this mode. Okay, no stars. Okay, got 4 damage coming his way, and he has to check again for poison.
12. He used poison.
Oh, sweet.
He got a 9. Suck it.
So these are weird. They're damage tokens.
For the record, our objective is to end our turn on the blue exit.
Okay. we just need to run away. Okay. So he's at 15. Okay. Yep.
He has 30 health, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Remy's turn?
That was Remy's turn. Now it's Justice's turn.
Justice.
Alrighty. I don't know. This is probably a...
I feel like this is a one-off.
Yeah.
Like it's like in the middle of a story.
Feels like we could go Nova.
God, and it's gonna be like, oh, this is actually the beginning of a legacy dungeon. Here's 4 more.
Good luck!
Yeah, 4 more encounters.
Alright. I poop Agares with the summoning ability. Okay, so my big sexy man is gonna come out and say hi. Hi guys, how are you? You're looking like I could beat you down.
You're looking like a little snack.
Looking like a little snack over there. Okay, so he starts out with 3 stamina. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah. 3.
Does he have an initiative?
I have him.
You have him? Oh, okay.
So that way I can poop him out when I need to.
So he would go after you.
Yeah, he'll go after me. Just getting his stuff out. So he has been pooped. I'll Doom Break. I get more stamina.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing adjacent to me. Okay. Soul Bond. Okay, I can start spending tokens to make them do stuff. Whenever they're attacked, enemies take damage. I guess I could wiggle on up there and try and whack him with a book, which I don't think is going to go very well for me. But we can certainly try, right?
Yeah, go for it. God. This is. I just have a bad feeling this is gonna be not a one-off.
1, 2. I'll be in your way. Doesn't he get
I
to
can move
ignore
diagonal.
people? Okay, sweet. 3, 4. Okay, and then I'll hit him with a book. Let's see how
Or
well
demon book.
I'll strike him with a book. That is a red and a lime. Come on, give me max dice. No, it goes wide. Oh, I think he does a thing if you miss.
I know it ends like your entire action.
Your spell fails to affect it in the current action and all abilities. Then inflict disease on all adjacent opponents. Cool. Coolsies.
Oh,
So force 12.
roll for both of them.
Yeah, so let's do red, purple. All right, I need to do 12. Ooh, yeah, failed. And then you get double purples. Oh, baby, fucking put that disease in my brain.
Which means that poison's not going away.
I did the film, the balm.
Oh, you did?
Earlier, yeah. So you may not have positives, you may not remove negatives. So no effect on its own, but if you start getting statuses, it's a bad time.
That everyone? And your guy.
Oh yeah, Agares. He's gonna do some stuff. So she still has 3 stamina left. Oh, I attacked. Fuck, that was stupid of me. I should have held over that stamina for him to do stuff.
It's like it's been months since we played this.
Right.
A month.
Okay, so he gets me. Okay, so let me just try to remind myself how this guy works. Alright, I have Flight, Colossal, and Protection. When making an attack gains. Okay, so I spend 2 to make an attack. And then I will do Morbid Envy. Morbid Envy. If the attack would roll lower than their defense, I can exhaust to do Celestial Infusion. Okay. So we're doing Gigantic Punch. So his dice is the same as her dice. Okay.
Who's he attacking? The purple one, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
He's facing
the purple one, yeah. So plus X physical damage, where X equals the value on one of the combat dice.
Okay, gotta hit a 14.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so easy, right? So, ooh, come on, fucker! 13. Just shy. Damn. It sucks not having rerolls.
Yeah! It's almost like there should be just an inherent mechanic that gives rerolls.
Yep. I hate to use the Baphomet's Blessing on something so small.
Yeah.
Or the Bottle Blessing. I guess that one's a little bit smaller, but we don't really need to, I guess. Okay. So that I still have... Well, since that didn't go through, I kept the stamina from Morbid Envy, because that's if I get hit. Okay. Then, fuck it, we'll attack again, but just plainsies this time. So actually, 1 of the 3. So I have to use her stamina. Okay. Unfortunately, just shy again. Slaps into the water. Alright. An X is these difference. Okay. Alright, that was Agares' turn.
Okay. Hey, he's going again.
Going again.
Justice. Blighted Guardian. Merkhound, of course. Remy. Nightingale, and Damocles.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
Generates as 3.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do some more punching.
14.
There it
you go.
is. Okay.
17. That's 3 over.
We're going to add Morbid Envy. And... yeah, we're adding Morbid Envy.
Okay.
Okay. So, we're at... So, I'm already, what, 5 over?
3.
3 over?
It's 14 defense. You get 17. There.
17. So, we're 3 over. 3, 4... Oh, okay. So, I get... Every symbol is extra damage. So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 additional damage. So, it puts it at 9.
7 additional damage.
7
right?
additional damage.
7.
It doesn't get anything from Star.
That'd be 10 damage.
10. And with Morbid Envy, I deal an additional 9 damage.
19. It's dead. Where the from your highest value die,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, nice. Like he's slapped in the water. It's like bloop.
Fucking hate you. Give me money.
Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money.
Cash money. Get
guess I could move. He's out of stamina. Fuck it.
Alright, Justice.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it is her turn. So she gets her 3.
Justice reigns from above.
Doom Break sounds fun.
Ooh.
And it's flipped.
It's gone.
Already.
It's gone!
Still get it, though. But it's done now. Alrighty. So, I don't really want to attack that guy. Doom ain't good. But it's a break attack now. So what's a bad time?
We'll just do nothing.
I could just do nothing and just give all the stamina to Baphomet. Agaraze over here.
Where'd you even get Baphomet?
From the game we just played.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do nothing. Fuck it.
Okay. And Blighted Guardian.
Oh, yes. He goes immediately after her. All right. Is there an opponent adjacent? So, who's got the most damage? Remy's taking the damage. He's going after Remy. Okay. I'm not paralyzed, though, so I'm going to dodge.
Nice.
So that gives me... Oh, when making a dodge, I may reroll my dodge roll.
Nice.
Better.
Better.
So he needs a 15 to hit me.
Okay.
Yes. Nice. First one.
That sure looks like
that
a
was
15.
cocked.
No bullshit.
God damn it!
Well, you can take the one less, or you can not cheat.
Fine. Jesus tits. You just want me to suffer. All right.
Yeah, if I don't get to play the game, then you get to get fucked up.
All right. I'm using my hidden piercings of protection. Okay, so I have resistance to physical damage. So whatever this is, it's halved. Okay, so where are we at? So every shield and book, which he has a perfect 3, so that's additional. Oh, okay, so we're already at 18.
Yeah.
I had 15, so we 3 over, plus 9 or 2, 4, 6. So what did I say? So we're already 3 over, so 6. So total of 9 damage. Plus, so he can't inflict. He's going to try and inflict wilt. So we'll get to that. This is the first attack. Okay. So 9 damage. Have that. 2, 5. So we're starting with 9. I get to reduce it by 2 from the passive. So it brings it down to 7. 7 damage coming my way. Have that. 2, 3. Is it up or down? I forget.
Worse for the player.
Worse for the player. Okay, so 4. So 4 damage coming my way.
Okay.
That was attack number 1. 4 puts me down to 15. Here we go. Nice. All right, and now he's going to wilt me.
Ooh,
Can I avoid the wilt? I won't. No.
Wow.
Super wilted.
Like, it's almost like you just basically, okay, Blighted Guardian, just take it.
Give it to me. All right, so now second attack. I've got 1 stamina left. I'll dodge.
You just want me to suffer.
Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so that's tapped. Okay, don't roll an 18, Devin. Please. Please. Okay.
14.
All right, so we're at 14. Roll another 9, because fuck him. So 14. My 2 shields puts me to 11. So 13. He's 1 over.
Yep.
Bummer.
He's adding 2
So 1
irreducible
over.
damage.
Yes.
Because of the wilt.
So we're 1 over, and then he gets 3. Okay, and then so 2's happening no matter what.
Yep.
And then that 3, I get to reduce it by 2, so it's just 1 damage. I have 1 armor, so no damage there. Does he have to... Well, let's see here. Attacks made against you add plus 2 irreducible damage and ignore resistances. Okay, so that's happening.
Okay.
So, didn't take any additional damage, though. Could have been worse.
You're also diseased, aren't you?
Maybe.
Neat.
All right, so that was Blighted Guardian's turn. Oh, right. He takes poison damage. 1 damage.
Man.
Okay, so that's...
Just take 2 of those ones and flip it to it. Oh, never mind. They're 3s already.
So we get 6, 7. So I'll just give him a 5.
Okay. Merkhound. that worked out well for no one. For the Blighted Guardian. Okay, is there an opponent within range 8? Yes, against the opponent with the most armor. Does this guy have any armor?
He's got so much armor. He's got 4.
Yes, okay, he's getting attacked because I'm like, Damocles has 3, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, so, yeah, so this Merhound is going to shoot him.
Okay, bring it, bitch.
Has +4 armor piercing.
+4?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it, so...
It's pretty grody.
16 or 12?
12? Yeah, big miss.
Okay.
He's got, like, what was it? He's got 13 armor. Or 13
Big
defense.
miss.
Big miss.
Big miss!
Big miss,
Like,
baby.
I thought you were going to be like, he has a fucking 23.
16 defense, baby.
Okay. Yep, that's it. Oh, continue down. Can it move and attack multiple opponents? No, it cannot. Okay, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Then it is Remy's turn.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let me generate my stamina. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Did you totally use her innate ability when you started her turn last time?
No.
Okay.
No, I thought about it, but then I forgot.
Fair enough.
Because I usually like to use it if she goes first, which is never.
Mm-hmm.
But she went second. I'm like, why didn't I use it?
Okay. So, I could get a +1. It's just hard to move around here because of the flight. Let's do...
Well, you can fly now.
I can fly, yes, but I'll still initiate a break attack.
Right.
Unfortunately. So we'll go ahead. We're going to give him the false idol. I love a free attack. It makes me happy in my body. Alright. Melee attack. Then flip this card. Okay, so that's fine because I'll just use a lining machine. Oh, yeah. That's kind of okay. So that's 14. Let's do... What are the odds of me getting less than a 5? There's only one. There's only one that's less than a 5. So we're going to go ahead and use Hammer Helm on both of these puppies. Because I'm an idiot and I'm going to roll a skull. That's better. All right. So we're at a 15. We're at 15. We're already 2 over. 3 with my physical damage. Addition. And let's see here. We have 4, 5. So that's 3. So it's 6 damage. 6. 6 and a star. That puts us at 9 damage.
He's dead.
Cool. He's dead. Fly.
Alright, and then there's your 6 gold.
I like money.
Okay. It's Remy's turn. She gonna move.
Oh, man. Let's move. Let's move out, Autobots.
Alright, so I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see here. Go ahead and
5.
I'm going to spin one more. Let's fly, and I'll go grab that treasure just for fun.
Oh, okay, so, well, 1, 2, so you'll be there.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
good. You can flip that sucker with my last stamina.
How much stamina do you have?
I had 3. That was my free attack.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Green. Green. Gain 20 gold and 1 random consumable.
Nice, nice.
I don't like the random consumable part because...
Where do you keep consumables?
Well,
Ah, here we go.
yeah, because you have to basically shuffle,
Oh,
like, all the uncommons and all that shit.
Oh, gotcha. Let me just take a hyper energy potion.
Yeah, because the consumables also level, it's like, ugh, you have to shuffle those all the time. What?
Oh, yeah, I dealt damage, so I actually healed 2.
220. And that's gone. Alright, now it's Nightingale's turn.
I do believe you have to be adjacent to target them.
I'm just gonna bring the shadows and run through them.
Bring the shadows.
1, 2, 3. And that's that. Yeah, I'll deal myself 1 damage to reduce the cost to bring the shadows, so that makes it cost 1. And I will make a move, and her movement is 6. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice move.
And then I will... It's gonna cast a spell 6. 11.
If you have the stamina, you can empower your spells. I mean, every book adds to the value.
like doing that though.
Fair enough.
Because it's like my luck, it's gonna be a fucking skull.
Right, and then it's damage.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll keep that. So it needs to make a conviction check of 11.
11.
Yeah, it'll probably get it, but I just wanted it for the move.
Big fail.
Yay! Okay, so then I'll roll my casting die, dealing magic damage equal to the result. So 9 damage.
9 damage.
And he...
Is he darkened?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That reduces his pesky defense, and he can't dodge no more.
So 3, if you want to start giving me some, because I just need
Some
one.
fivers?
No, I'll take a 3.
A 3?
Oh, I can do this 3 and then flip that. So there's
Nice,
9 damage.
nice.
Then I will gore shot, and that's going to be a 14. So
Beautiful.
conviction check of 14.
Big fail.
Fails. I will deal myself 2 damage
Ow.
to make it. So I'm down to 9 health.
You want this blood ring?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be 4. Yep. 8 more damage. So that's very, very annoying.
5. So 8.
That puts him at 17. He has 1 HP left.
Nice.
Yippee. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Then just cause I fucking need to like basically take these screws out. There we go. I'll attack him with my book.
Hit him with the book!
What is his defense now?
14.
-1 because of the darkness.
Oh, yeah, 13.
Okay, I still missed.
Ah, bummer.
Unless nope. Oh wait, I can re-roll any of my dice.
Delicious.
There we go. That's 15. I dealt 1 damage.
Oh, fucked him up. He's so dead. Luke, get some money. Pull the coins out of its asshole.
7. Right out of its fucking. Just.
It's like there's like a string. Ooh.
Yummy. Alright, well, all the enemies are dead.
Stupendous.
So. Now it's just a matter of.
Getting places.
Yep, so Damocles.
Democracy.
Let's go ahead and he's super duper slow, but I will. Whoop. So gain 3 SP, move diagonal, then move. I already moved diagonal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's his entire turn.
Okay. Now, whatever that totem lies for us that we can possibly run past.
Hopefully, it's gonna be.
How much do you want to bet? It's a collapse.
Probably it's gonna be a fucking cave in. We can't get to the exit. Yeah. Yep. And then it's gonna be like, okay, we lost it. All right, Agares, Justice. I'm shuffling these.
Get my 3. 2, 3. Okay. Let's. He moves a whopping 4. 1, 2.
Okay, Justice.
Okay, she's maxed up. I'll spend 1 to move though.
I mean, only one of us just needs to get there.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have Nightingale bolt.
2, 3, 4, 5. Is it like 6, 7 or
Yeah.
not? Okay, yeah, 6, 7. That's our movement. Yeah. And
You can spend SP to add to.
sure.
Come on, guys.
Let's go. Okay. And that's it.
All right, Nightingale. We're just gonna spend 2 to do bring the shadows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see that totem?
Probably.
Believe you could.
Yeah. So, let's see how dicked we get. Okay. Around the gnarled tree, you find a chest halfway buried in the grime. Place a random loot token on the space this totem occupied. Your joy is cut short as blighted guardians emerge from the large stone building ahead. Spawn 2 blighted guardians on the east side of tile UM22, adjacent to obstructing terrain.
Obstructing. So okay.
In addition, you have caught the attention of some of the swamp's inhabitants. Spawn 3 fraggers adjacent to the obstructing terrain. I'm not doing that. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, why? Like, really? Just a loot token? Just, like, fucking right there? Wherever it was? Yeah, I think that's
So the obstructing terrain, so 3 fraggers.
Accord-
Was it like from the tree? Then?
On the east side, adjacent to obstructing terrain. You're looking for the fraggers, and the fraggers are on the obstructing terrain on the north side of UM18.
UM18. So 24. Oh, so then this one? Oh, so they're way over there.
Yeah, I'm not spawning them.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I'm just... Like, all we have to do is get to the fucking exit.
Yep. Okay, so these guys go after
No, I'm
Nightingale.
gonna... Because it's not an exhaust, so I'm going to deal myself a damage and reduce the cost and go down to 0 SP and do Bring the Shadows again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And we move forward.
Yep. Don't give a shit about that loot because it's gonna be useless. And I will never listen to you again about. No way. Let's get it.
I like money.
Each party member gains 1 XP, and we continue to ambush failed on 230. 237. Okay. Foreteller, baby.
Push failed. That wasn't so bad, Remy said as they left the remains of the would-be predators behind. Zeke reenacted one of his last more impressive swings, and Justice giggled. Remy rolled her eyes at him, though she couldn't help but grin a little. Looking back, she noticed Nightingale drop.
She can help but grin a little. She knows Zeke has been a virgin for a long time. He's been trying really hard.
Ooh, we have a little... Where's everyone crushing on Zeke now? He's revealed himself as a sexual being, so now we're all freaking out.
He's coming of age. So it's like, oh, look at him. Look at him try.
Bunch of 21-year-old virgins up in here.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you have to be, like, the most socially awkward weirdos, like, if you're, like, in this kind of world. But, I don't know. Justice is cute. She's 21, I can say that. Yep.
Behind. Her usual excitement was nowhere to be seen. Remy dropped back to walk with her. Hey, we won! Remy grabbed Nightingale's shoulder playfully. Gage jumped from Remy's shoulder and bumped his head against Nightingale's leg.
And they kissed each
I
other.
feel like I can see this place,
You think Remy
Nightingale
and
said in a
Nightingale
low voice.
hook up?
Like, I can
My
really see
fanfic
it.
it is.
I'm getting these weird flashes of things, and I think the Malum is... Nope, Remy interrupted. Screw that chump. You don't need to listen to it. I'll help lead you
300
on.
pages of illicit
Whatever you
sex
see isn't going to
in
stop
every
us.
magical position.
Can you read this, Devin? I'm very interested in the sections that come off too pornographic.
Nightingale
It's like 3
nodded,
pages
though she
left.
didn't look any better. The Maluma's constant pressure was beginning to wear her down. Remy could see that they had to hurry and find this severe person, if only for Nightingale's sake.
Then we continue to a strange encounter. A strange encounter. Okay, thank you, Foreteller, for just being dog shit for right now. I don't know why.
A strange encounter. The Grand Library was one of the most elaborate buildings they had seen in the ruins. Faded, tattered banners still hung from the walls, occasionally catching the light breeze. The stone here looked finer than in the rest of the city, and more resistant to the creeping vines and mosses that blanketed everything else. Rook stopped short when he saw a humanoid figure emerging from a nearby alley and heading straight for them. Rook put one hand up and drew his weapon with the other. At a glance, the figure did not seem dangerous. It looked like a girl, and was even shorter than Justice. As she came closer, it became clear that she wasn't human.
Uh-oh.
She had too many arms. She wasn't wearing clothes exactly.
It's like Ronnie from Elden Ring. You wouldn't know. You've only played it once. The blue girl with the forearms.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like, ooh, oh.
Much as she was covered by a random selection of oddly placed cloth. Most striking, though, was the bright row of eyes across her forehead, wide and glaring with a faint green glow. She looked surprised to see them. "Greetings, travelers," she said to them. Her voice sounded strange, like it resonated from a chamber somewhere deep within her body. However odd she might look, she didn't seem hostile. Hi?" Zeke said tentatively. "My name is Lakshmi. I have been looking for you," she informed them. What?" Zeke asked, eyes narrowing. "You don't even know who we are." "This one misunderstands," Lakshmi said, her arms constantly in motion, darting in and out of a large bag she carried. "I am always searching for someone. Today, it was you. I believe our meeting can be mutually beneficial." Rook watched her
Traveling
closely.
merchant.
The way she moved was uncanny and unnatural. It wasn't fluid and organic, but it wasn't entirely mechanical either. It was almost hypnotic. "You're a gatekeeper, aren't you?" Rook asked. Lakshmi tilted her head for a moment, then jerked it down in what Rook assumed was a nod. "Wait, you know about these?" Zeke paused, trying to decide on the words to use. "People? I've read about them." "Of course you have," Zeke rolled his eyes. "She's not going to try and murder us, is she?" "No," Lakshmi said as she fished
she's
into her
wearing,
strange
man.
bag. The bag blinked a few times, and
Oh,
Zeke stared in
buddy.
awe at the sudden realization that the bag was alive.
I'm glad we're all
its mouth
comfortable with
opening
showing
wide
all
as
skin.
Lakshmi fished
She's
around
like
in it.
100 arms.
"What's in the bag?" Zeke asked.
Jesus Christ.
It sounded like metal was being swirled around as the girl's hand searched inside of the monster bag's mouth. "Keys, mostly." Lakshmi had a set of eyes watching Zeke while another set was peering down into the bag. Lakshmi then forced a smile that took too long to appear and didn't leave. "But there aren't many things inside. Perhaps even something that can help you." Rook hummed in realization. "Your kind, gatekeepers. They believe they were created for a specific purpose, right? The architect made each of us so that we could fulfill our destinies." Lakshmi made another strange head movement. "My purpose for now has brought me to you. Be wary of my sisters, however. We each have our own destiny, and some are less peaceful." "So, what's this destiny you have to fulfill?" Zeke folded his arms, looking unimpressed. Rick elbowed him, lowering his voice. "These creatures can be very dangerous." "I'm no danger to you," Lakshmi said, looking to Zeke. Her many arms gestured to a myriad of weapons on her back. "I have gathered much that is of value. My destiny has led me to you to exchange these goods." Lakshmi made a whirring sound and smiled as she plucked a single key from her bag and held it gently between her fingers. Lakshmi pushed the key into the open air and turned it. Something clicked as she did, and a sturdy shelf packed with useful supplies folded down from nowhere in particular. "Perhaps you would like to trade."
Alrighty.
The ability from her core.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was doing.
That takes us, to Lakshmi and this story round. So I'm assuming we get to restore at each story.
Oh, yeah,
round.
definitely.
So yeah, we're still in all uncommon items. All upgrades players have unlocked. One random uncommon unique item. All non-unique accessories and all non-unique items from previous tiers. And 3 random mundane common unique relics / accessories is what she has available.
Nice.
We will do all that off camera.
Off camera.
But that was that, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.